William. Let's bring in our next guest, Deb Reese, the pool medic. Hello, Deb. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Are you really the pool medic?
I really am the pool medic.
How did you become the pool medic?
I started doing it with my dad when I was really little and moved to California, and he gave me my uncle's route and been doing it since.
So you do the route yourself?
I do.
So it's usually a pool boy.
It usually is.
You're the pool girl. You come and you scrape the leaves. You check the water.
Yep.
Do you clean out the pump and the filters and all that?
I do. On a weekly basis, I empty out all the baskets, check the chemicals, make sure that everything is balanced, add anything that's needed. I do the filter cleans. I do all the repairs myself.
Wow.
So, yes.
Wow. Okay. Now,
definitely not your traditional pool boy.
But you have the route for how long now?
I have had it since 2002. Okay.
So 14 years you've been doing this. Yes. Has things changed in the 14 years in the pool business?
It has. When the economy kind of went down, a lot of people were going to do it themselves. Mm-hmm. Now that it's
how'd that work out?
Oh, not very well. When they call you and go, hey, my pool's green, come fix it. And I'm like, you should have me do it the whole time. But yeah, it has changed.
I would think with the drought, it's important to keep your pool, the chemicals at the proper levels, because the last thing you'd want to do is drain that pool and have to refill it.
Yes, and that is one of the big things right now is we have huge regulations. We can't drain pools very right now. I mean, we have to get permits to be able to drain them. So yes, definitely keeping your chemicals in check and having somebody do it if you can't take care of it when it first starts to look pretty bad is important.
I think a lot of people that do it yourselfers rely on the shock.
Yes.
And
it costs a lot of money.
It does, but really, I had a black bottom pool, and you don't want to be throwing too much shock in there because if it lands on the bottom, it'll stain it and spot it.
It does bleach it out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So people, there are options. You can use a liquid chlorine. You can not use a granular where it would settle like that. But the do-it-yourselfers, they go in, spend a bunch of money, take water in to get tested, throw a bunch of stuff in the pool, and then forget about it again.
And there's another point, to take your water in and get tested. Now, let's be honest here. They're there to sell pool chemicals.
They are.
Right? So if you take your water in, they know if they're overselling you.
They want you to come back. Mm-hmm. They want you to come back. And so they give it to you and tell you to go do it and bring your water back. One of the big things about that is phosphates in your water. Mm-hmm. The algae will feed off of the phosphates. And if you have a high phosphate level, then your pool's going to get cloudy and green quicker. There is a chemical you can put in there that is a treatment, but you have to clean your filter and get it out. So there is a proper way to do it, but they don't always tell you all the little tips and tricks.
I know one thing that's changed over about the last 14 years is these things.
Yes.
They've changed. There used to be the little hose that just squirted along the bottom and it would raise up to the top, hopefully. Some leaves.
Yes, this is a suction cleaner. This is Pentair's Rebel. It just came out this year. It is by far probably one of the best that are out there. The tires are a lot beefier. They're stickier, so they grab the bottom a lot better. Very easy to repair. But yeah, they are a very good cleaner.
So this hooks up to the vacuum?
This goes onto a hose to the side of your pool if you have the suction cleaner. So they do have a pressure cleaner that is pretty similar to it. That is the water returning into it and has a bag. So that's
water pushing into it and activating some kind of vacuum.
Yeah,
and this one is just really just sucking.
This is the sucking. This is probably the best type of a cleaner to have. And it goes directly into a bag on your hose in your pool and doesn't even get to it. Before it goes to the filter.
Very smart.
Yes.
What are some of the big mistakes people are making with their pools these days?
Not keeping on top of it.
That maybe during the winter it'll take care of itself?
In the winter, they're simple. There's not a lot of upkeep on them. You definitely have to get the leaves and everything out of the pool then. But in the summer, you have to stay on it every week. Have to. That's the
Because
biggest.
the heat kills the chlorine, deactivates it a bit.
By using it, the chlorine does burn off. A lot of people have heard cyanuric acid or a stabilizer conditioner in your pool, and if you don't have that, that keeps your chlorine in your pool. If it's low, it will dissipate very quickly, and you have to add more chlorine. A lot of times, sometimes they're really, really high, and the only way to drop your cyanuric acid is by draining your pool. Well, we can't drain our pools in the drought right now, and there's a new chemical that just came out that will reduce your cyanuric acid level by 50%. Without draining your pool.
Wow.
So definitely it is something to look at in this drought.
Are people surprised when they find out they have a pool girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
They
think you're there for the bill?
They do. They think that I'm just the person answering phone calls,
Right.
but they get shocked when I actually get out there and I know my stuff and I'm doing it. I'm there every week, if that's what they're wanting. But yes, I'm there.
Is it okay for the pool girl to take a dip before she leaves?
Not necessarily, but I will go into my own pool.
Okay. You don't cool off at work ever? Okay.
No.
Now, are you looking for new customers?
I am looking to build my business. I am. I've been doing it a long time, and I am now building it up. I have 20 accounts right now. Easily, that could be done in one day. So
you can do 20 pools in one day? Wowee.
Yeah. If they're pretty simple and you're on top of them, yeah, it's not hard. I do all the way out to Madera Ranchos, Fresno, Clovis, Friant. Don't go into Madera proper, but anywhere else, yeah.
Well, there's a good chance that we either have a lot of people in Madera Ranchos watching right now or not very many at all. Okay.
Well, let's hope that there's a lot of them.
Well, what's it cost to have a pool girl?
For full service, every week it is $95. That's about where it starts. It depends on size of your pool, how much you're going to use it, and the debris that is going to be in there every week from trees and stuff.
What's the stuff down here?
This is going to be part of my giveaway that I'll bring.
Oh, we have a giveaway.
We do.
Oh, nice.
I have. Let me just slide this back a little bit. I have some dive rings and
dive rings.
Yes, it'll be part of the giveaway. Hey, the kids got to jump in the pool and have fun after it's all nice and clean. And a
rubber ducky.
Yes, it is a floater, and I am giving away a free filter clean with whoever calls for a month worth of service.
Okay, so someone calls up and signs up for a month of service. You'll come out and start off by cleaning out their filter.
Yep, and that is...
Which is a big job.
It is a big job, and it is one of the biggest parts of your pool is your filtration system. So that's not working, nothing's going to be working.
Okay, so if you want to call up and sign up for a month, you can get a free filter clean with it. And if you want to win the party rings, call 579-1090 right now, and we'll get you all hooked up. Deb, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for having me on.
The pool medic, Deb Reese. Call her up and tell her you saw her right here on The Buzz. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to start the second hour. Stick around.